Hello everyone, I am Surrendal the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some r/StuffMomGroupsSay. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cat here will convince you. Without further ado, let's get to this. So this first post here says, informing me of medical risks is a death threat. And this person here says, a midwife I saw today, not who I will be having at my home birth, told me that if I had a breech baby at home, both me and the baby could die. Just curious how exactly that could lead to my death. I mean, I guess uterine rupture, but would that directly be caused by the baby being breech? Obviously, I am not taking her word as law and mostly just annoyed I'm getting a death threat at only 29 weeks. I merely ask that if there are midwives trained in breech delivery in our area. Okay. For this here, I would really recommend you get a medical professional to maybe help with that because, if you're not trained in doing that, you and the baby could probably die. And I'm gonna probably give you a 50 out of 50. I really would recommend a medical professional more than, you doing it on your own if you're not a trained professional. This next post here says, go to a doctor. And this person here says, Mamas with Cairo experience. Help. I went to 2 different chiros prior to my last baby during the last couple months of pregnancy. First one was not Webster certified, and I didn't feel it was helping me at all, so I found a new one that was Webster certified and went to 2 back-to-back appointments on consecutive days to help make up for a little bit of not getting adjusted throughout the pregnancy. The baby arrived the next day, so I was super excited to see the difference it made. I've been back 3 or 4 times because I've been having some issues with my lower back spasming at random. I went to a chiro 7 years ago and got x-rays done because I was having problems occasionally. My spine was twisted 1.5 inches to one side. It doesn't give me problems often, and so I've never tried getting it to work on. At the time, they recommended weekly visits to fix it, and I couldn't afford it. But since having this baby, I've been having nothing but almost non-stop problems that come and go all day long. I'm wondering if it's the visits that are helping my back, or making it worse, or something I need to be doing. I can't exercise on my rebounder without spasming/discomfort, and walking is not much better. I cannot figure out what triggers the spasms. Sometimes just sitting around, sometimes laying down in a bed, sometimes I'll wake up fine, and sometimes I wake up unable to move. Sometimes I can pick up the baby/hold him, and other times I can't. Today, I squatted down on something to access the lower shelf in the fridge, and I could not move. I had to call one of my kids to come get the item, and had to wait for a minute before I could move up to close the door. I have another appointment on Friday. I've been doing 2 weeks since he's been born, and I've discussed my back issues with her, and she doesn't seem to say much, and I'm not sure what to ask or what to do from here. The last appointment, I definitely felt the adjustments more than usual. Maybe I need to start going every week? Baby is getting adjusted this week for the first time, and I'm a little nervous about that as well. Any expectations or suggestions about this would be welcome too. Okay. Just so you know, a lot of chiropractors, well, actually, all chiropractors, I'm pretty sure, are not licensed medical professionals, and you should probably trust them with medical advice no further than you can throw the Death Star. I gotta give this a 50 out of 50. This next post here says, the paranoia in these people is insane. And this person here says, okay, I need help. My 4 and 5-year-old need extensive dental work done. They need to be put under general anesthesia and have surgery done immediately. The combined cost of the 2 kids is going to be about $10,000. I thought about applying for reduced cost state kids insurance for the sole reason of paying for their dental work. Problem is, when you apply for anything in the government, they require your social security number of all people living in the household. We chose not to give our 2 youngest children, or any future kids for that matter, a social security number or a BC for many reasons. You kinda need those, to be able to apply for a job, to be able to apply for a bank account, to apply for actually just about anything. So why aren't you doing that? I'm afraid if I try to apply, they will come after us about it and get us into a sticky situation with CPS. The dentist won't offer to pay any payment plans either. We have to pay the full upfront cost when we schedule the surgeries. Can't afford to take out a loan either. I don't want my children to suffer any more with their teeth, but I'm at a complete loss as to what to do, and I am beyond stressed out to the max. Well, you could maybe get them a social security number. That could help. And this person in the comments here says, if any of your kids have dimples, were born with a stork bite, have any sort of health issues in general which indicate genetic mutations, do not get anesthesia. You are aware what anesthesia does, right? My brother and I, who are both have, this here, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, and I have had a few friends who have all of us had major health complications afterwards. My brother almost died after getting his wisdom teeth pulled out, and it turns out, from research I've done, probably not from reliable sources, mate, 99% of what dentists do to our teeth is detrimental to our health. Even teeth cleanings and composite fillings aren't healthy. I'd do some research, preferably from actual doctors. Start giving your kids all the fermented foods that they can handle daily, but start small and eat raw foods. Don't do this. Don't eat raw food at all. Change what you brush with. We brush with collodial silver. Swish it with it for 1 minute prior, and we brush with pure baking soda once a week to get the plaque off. You can also make your own toothpaste with baking soda powder, bentonite powder, and a few drops of citrus oil or their favorite flavor, whatever it is. Research on healingteethnaturally.com. Don't go there. I'm pretty sure it's full of crap. And stay away from most mainstream documents. If you are worried about the social security number thing, just create an affidavit declaring your child, their full name, time, day, and 2 witnesses, and have them sign it in wet ink. What else? Are they also going to do a ritual to summon Satan? And boom, you are notarized, and that's as legit as a BC. I have no idea how legal that is. I mean, don't quote me on it being illegal, but I really question the legality of that. You can Google templates of it for this, or I could send it to you. And if you are worried about CPS in any scenario, I can teach you the law that will make them stop in their tracks. I've helped so many mamas this past year get CPS out of their hair and make them crap their pants for even bothering them. Okay. I'm gonna give this a 50 out of 50 for both of these here. Okay, for the first one, if you're not giving your child a social security number, just remember, all the decisions that you make today could come back to haunt you tomorrow. And like not getting your child's social security number. That is probably going to hurt them in the future. And for the second person, I have no idea just how legal some of that stuff is. And for that stuff to quote-unquote help them with their teeth is, I really don't think that those help. This next post here says, Mom says what she really thinks about her teenager. And this person here says, I think my junior intends to go no contact with me after she graduates and goes to college. We went out for dinner, and she ate most of the appetizers, her main course, and something from my plate, and she was taking her brother's fried rice. I said that she was overeating and to cut it out, and asked her to stop a couple times. She didn't. Oh wait, I'm sorry. She didn't. I took the rice bowl away from her. My husband said to me she is going to college in a year and can't do anything then. Daughter looked at me and said, yeah, I am never going to contact you ever. She has gained 2 sizes up, 2 to 6, and has borderline cholesterol, so I am just worried about her weight gain. Same size as me. I am also the one who is pretty strict about her grades, scores, extras, and constantly on her about them. This morning at 8 a.m., she is supposed to take her ACDs, or at least practice them. She came down at 7:55 a.m. and was standing there waiting for the croissants to bake. I told her that she should have been more committed to start at 8 a.m. and come earlier, and she won't get any croissants, and to just eat the fruits and eggs and go back up. Back and forth on, and ensured wasting more time. We have no time for therapy. Any other suggestions on how do I fix this all? Because I am feeling like I'm not providing any service to her anymore, or helping her with all the things of college counseling, or completing the parent portion of driving lessons, or anything. Why should I spend my energy on her and when I'd rather spend it on my son and puppies? Yeah, I wonder why your daughter probably doesn't want to be contacting you anymore. This is getting a 50 out of 50. Okay, 1. You should probably give your daughter enough free time to maybe, unwind and relax. Again, okay, I'm gonna say this here, but mental health is more important than grades. Because grades are great and all, but you really should probably be mentally in the head, so you're probably not going to be depressed or have other mental issues. Because, in all honesty, how good are grades if you're, depressed or suffering other mental issues, okay? I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.